Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to go over how to purchase Bitcoin from the Crypto.com app. Okay, before I get started, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of other upcoming videos. All right, let's dive in here. So the first thing you're going to need is the Crypto.com app. Okay, if you do not have that, I'm going to go ahead and leave my referral link in the description below. When you use my link, we both earn a $25, okay? So we both get rewards, so it's a win-win situation. Okay, so once you have that and you set up your Crypto.com account, you've entered in all your information, then you're ready to go. So what I'd like to do before we get to that point is go over to CoinMarketCap to just figure out the amount of Bitcoin that we're going to purchase, okay? So if you just come to CoinMarketCap.com and you come over to the search box right here, you would just type in Bitcoin, or usually it's in the top. Okay, so once you get there, you're going to see this screen, okay, and it'll tell you the amount of one Bitcoin. So you do not have to purchase a whole Bitcoin. You can actually purchase fractions of a Bitcoin, so any amount, $5 worth, $10 worth, $25 worth, and so forth. You do not have to buy the whole Bitcoin. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come down to this converter right here. So I'm just going to do a test run right here just to show you how it's done. So whatever the amount is, type that amount right here. So I'm going to say $5, right? And so this is the amount of Bitcoin that we'll receive for $5. So go ahead and just write that down real quick so you have it when you get into the Crypto.com app. Now, when you're in there, you could play around with it until you figure out the amount. I just find this to be a little bit easier and faster, okay? So let's go over to the app real quick. All right, so you're not going to have Bitcoin probably saved as your favorite when you initially set up your Crypto.com account. So what you're going to need to do is come down at the bottom and hit track. Okay. So find the Bitcoin right here. All right, so it's just showing you again the price of a whole Bitcoin. We're not going to buy a whole Bitcoin. We're just going to purchase a fraction of the Bitcoin. This gives you the chart information. You can look through this as well and get all the stats on here. But I prefer CoinMarket.cap for that part. Anyway, so what you could do is you could hit the star right here in order to save Bitcoin as one of your favorite coins. You can go right here and click the bell. You can set up certain alerts for different price movement. So if Bitcoin goes up by a certain amount or goes down by a certain percentage or amount, you can set that up, okay? So what we're going to do is just go ahead and buy it. So come down here, hit buy, BTC, which is the symbol for Bitcoin. All right, so there's a couple of things that we can do on here. So you can either add a credit card or debit card. I have found that using a debit card usually works, okay? Most of the times, most credit cards do not allow you to purchase Bitcoin, but it just depends on your credit card and your bank. Now, before I purchase it, I just want to point this out really quick. So if you would like to set up reoccurring purchases for Bitcoin, so if you want to purchase like $25 every week or every other week of Bitcoin, that way you're kind of dollar cost averaging and you're not worrying about the movement of the market and just building your portfolio, you would just click on this and then you would set up your reoccurring buys, okay? So whatever that is, so $25 worth or $50 worth or whatever you want to put in here. You can set up the frequency if you want to do that weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and so forth, okay? So you could do that as well, and you can select how you want to pay that just the same way, okay? So if you have some crypto already in your wallet, like if you have some USDT coins sitting in your wallet or whatever type of tokens, if you wanted to come out of there, you could set that up as well. So you can have that, or you can use the fiat option. So I just want to point that out. All right, so let's go back. So today we're just going to make a purchase. We're not going to set up any type of reoccurring. So we decided that 0.00012 equals about $5. Now you could play around with that and go to 13 and so forth, but this is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm just going to keep it at 12. Okay, you would select your credit card that you would like to use for the transaction, and then you would just click buy BTC. Okay, there's going to be a fee for this transaction. Usually when you set up a crypto.com for the first time, they waive that fee. Go ahead and confirm it. I have the fingerprint security set up, so mine is going to go through a little bit of added security than yours probably has. All right, so then I just need to confirm my credit card information. It's processing the payment. Make sure you do not refresh or close the screen while it's going through the processing the transaction. And then there you go. You have now purchased Bitcoin. Okay, so let's just go ahead and tap it so we can see and get confirmation on where that's located. Okay, so if you come down here where it says accounts, okay, you go into your crypto wallet. It's going to show you all the coins or tokens that you've purchased. Okay, and then you see right here, I made a purchase earlier, but this just gives you a rundown or history of your Bitcoin purchase. And that's how you purchase Bitcoin from Crypto.com.